Gubernatorial candidates flocked to Jacksonville one day before the primary election, and News Channel 5's Michelle Casada joins us now to break down how each candidate's response to this latest mass shooting depended on their political party. Michelle?
Michael, Democratic candidate for governor Gwen Graham boldly said on Twitter, "I am tired of hearing, quote, thoughts and prayers from those who do nothing." Now, several Democratic candidates were in Jacksonville today, but the effect their reactions will have on the primaries is yet to be seen. Former Congresswoman and Democratic candidate for governor Gwen Graham was among several Democratic candidates who traveled to Jacksonville after a mass shooting.
When I'm governor, we're going to have a multi-pronged approach to helping communities across the state of Florida deal with this issue.
Graham is calling on voters to, quote, vote out the politicians complicit in this cycle of death. Democratic candidate and Mayor Philip Levine echoed the message of new leadership. Businessman Chris King joined Jacksonville activists and called for action.
And on the Democratic side, there's more of a movement toward some gun control or some government regulation of guns.
WPTV political analyst Brian Crowley said it's likely Republican candidates for governor will steer away from gun control. Congressman Ron DeSantis thanked first responders and asked for prayers for the victims.
If you're a Republican, the hardcore voters are very pro-Second Amendment, so it's a really dangerous step for you to go off the Second Amendment and start talking about gun control.
Palm Beach County Supervisor of Elections Susan Booker told me it's difficult to determine if the shooting will motivate more registered voters to cast in the primary election, but it could influence a new group of voters.
Certainly hard to determine the motivation. We hope that it's because they want to exercise their democracy. But what we do know is that we have an increase in young people's voter registration. The state of Florida saw an increase of about 8% increase in ages from 18 to 25.
Polls open at 7 a.m. Only voters registered with a party can vote in the primary election. In the newsroom, Michelle Casada, WPTV News Channel 5.